Hey, my name's Danielle. This is my first blog. I wanted to start an introduction blog about trying to conceive. Me and my husband have been struggling with infertility. I've been infertile for, I guess, as long as I've been alive. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what that is, but basically it means that my body makes too much insulin and I um, I guess that just sort of makes everything haywire because the cells don't deal with insulin very well. They just it damages the cells. It makes them insulin resistant. So insulin gets sugar into the cell, and when it becomes insulin resistant, you no longer can get sugar, and your cell then starves and it becomes damaged. And that affects a lot of things. And insulin and estrogen somehow go together, and it causes, all of the hormones to get just out of whack. Basically, I don't get the FSH, which is called, it's follicle stimulating hormone, and it makes my follicles, which are my little egg containers, don't grow, and my eggs don't grow. So I get eggs, and they just sort of sit there in my ovaries. I call it lazy ovary syndrome, but it causes a lot of other problems. I follow the Atkins diet per my ER, which is an um, reproductive endocrinologist. He gave me that diet, and I try to exercise. I'm not perfect with it, but I try. Um, I am really glad that I have PCOS in some ways. I'm glad I didn't conceive with my ex-husband, and while I was young and silly and stupid. Now I'm 29, I'm a registered nurse, I have a good job, I enjoy my work, um, and I'm ready for a baby now. Whereas I may have really wanted one before, but I wasn't ready. And I'm sure a lot of you guys understand what that means. And also, it being more difficult to have a baby and having the possibility of never having one makes me feel like I probably appreciate the child I have or children I have way more since I have to work so hard for them. It's not like it just happened to me by accident. Not that people don't really appreciate their children, but um, I just think it puts it in an entirely different perspective when you know that this is something you could, if you didn't try really hard, you could go without having this incredible experience. My husband is 31 now, and I am, or no wait, he's 32, he's going to be mad at me about that, and I'm 29. Um, we are on Femera. It's also called letrozole. That's usually what I know things by, or the generics. And it basically stops the estrogen completely in my body, makes my pituitary gland say, oh my gosh, where's the estrogen? And it sends out, I think it's called GnR or something like that, that goes to another hormone or another organ that says, oh, let's send a lot of FSH, LH out into the system. And FSH and LH are exactly what I need for ovulation. And before I tried Clomid, I tried 2 cycles of Clomid, and there was absolutely no growth, which there's a percentage of people with PCOS, I guess about 25% of people who try Clomid, it doesn't affect at all because they're insulin resistant. And I guess it was only until recently that I actually, till this past year that I actually got on the right kind of diet. And believe me, it makes all the difference. I really suggest it to anyone who has this disorder. Just talk to your reproductive endocrinologist about getting a very specific diet to follow, because it's just amazing. I've lost so much weight. I've lost 30 pounds. Um, but to look at me, it looks like I've lost 50 pounds. It's, it's just really life-changing, and it's not that hard. Because I guess because it's tailored for me, it became very easy to follow. It was what my body needs. So, um, not that my body completely started ovulating just by diet and exercise, but I think it definitely is going to help the chances, and it's going to help the health of my baby once I actually, get pregnant. I may be pregnant now, probably not. I'm in my 2-week wait. March the 7th will be my pregnancy test day. Hopefully it's positive, but if it isn't, I've actually got growth this cycle, and I never had growth before, so I'm extremely excited about that. Anyways, I've been watching everybody's videos a lot. It really helps me get through the disappointments and the waiting, uh, the knowing that even if I get pregnant, I could lose it very easily. Just all the little things. I really appreciate everybody's videos, and you guys have inspired me to start my own, and I think I'll really like this, that I have this to look at later once I do have a baby, or even if, you know, goodness knows I don't have a baby. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Um, I still think it'll be great to look back and reflect, and know what a great support group I had, and just being able to watch everybody else's videos, and get so many tips and just support, just looking at you and knowing that you're going through the same stuff I'm going through. Right? Thank you. I'll update you guys later.